Excuse me, back at it again. Obviously, Tyler's gotten much shorter, a little bit littler, maybe even a little better looking. No, I'm just kidding. So, Tyler's not with me today, but I wanted to get a quick little recording, take advantage of the day off from school. Henry said he wanted to sit in here for a moment and just kind of hang out, and then probably turn some more wrestling back on the computer here in a minute. A little recap of I know he's waiting for it. A little recap of the things that have gone on pretty much this past weekend. So, which has just kind of led me to wanting to record. Wow, he fell down. Wanted to record just a quick little thing about our sport. One, it's a really good weekend. We had our qualifier tournament, and Henry, stop, Buggy.
It's moving.
I know, because you keep moving. All right. So excuse the little one bouncing around. Stop, Henry. Okay. So you're gonna listen here for a second. Stop moving around. So a little recap of the things that we have going on over there. Henry, you're being rude now. All our listeners don't want to listen to you do all that.
No,
okay.
They don't listen.
But yeah, they do listen. Hopefully they listen.
Nobody's listening to you.
Well, they're not.
No.
Oh, that's kind of sad. Alright. So, but quick little recap of what we had going on this weekend. So we were traveling this weekend, pretty much like any weekend in a good wrestling season, heading down to one of our qualifier tournaments. Not always the funnest tournament, kind of one that you sometimes might dread actually going to, and all the different things going on and whatnot. And you know what? That ride turned out to be one of the best rides I've had in a long time. We went down there and son. Okay, you do it again, you gotta leave. Okay?
Apple.
So, hey, good for Apple. But do you want to leave?
Wow.
Okay, come on, let's go. You can go up there and you can wait now. Okay. So while we finish, then you gotta be quiet and listen. Okay. All right. One more of those and you get out of here.
Bubba. I said Bubba.
I know you said Bubba, but you're doing the same thing. I mean, it's supposed to be a quick recording, and then we can go do some other stuff and I can get the wrestling back on for you.
Okay.
All right, you go. Let's go. Come on.
No.
Yes. All right. Oh, you want to sit? Then sit without making all the noises and stuff. All right. So, now, turned out to be one of the best rides we've had in a long time. So, on our way over there, we got to watch a lot of the U.S. wrestlers wrestle on, that was Saturday. Got to see a lot of great wrestling. And we were sitting there, had the phone out, using up all sorts of data. It was fine. Actually, I had a signal on the way up, and it was like we just got lucky. Got one match after another, and it was great. We were just watching the matches, talking about them, who we thought was going to win, who we thought weren't going to win, why we thought those things, little fun arguments going on, and everything else in between. Had our tournament, obviously always things to improve upon, always wanting our guys to do maybe just a little bit better. But, overall, had a good day for our district, and got our guys ready, or don't have them ready yet. We still got to wrestle next weekend at our middle school states and JV states and all that kind of stuff like that. But then we had a ride home, and, we talked about wrestling, of course, and we talked about other things as well. And we just kind of had just great conversation, being around like-minded people, being around good people that support each other, and just kind of made you sit back and realize that this sport is more than just what goes on the mat. Obviously, there's so much to the competition part of it that you spend time doing things off the mat, all your off-season training, off the mat training, doing the right things when nobody's looking, and just make sure you're getting after it and doing things. But there's this whole other component about camaraderie, being with people that you enjoy being around, and just general conversation, good talk, and making lifelong friends, and just the realization that with wrestling, it becomes more than just wrestling and people that you're around. It really does become a brotherhood. It really does become family. It really does become, being around those people that you enjoy being around, and just knowing who you can always turn to in any given situation, whether it be to have just good conversation, hang out, talk about the games, threaten Tyler to never post anything about the 49ers being up on points because he has a tendency to be somehow jinx a team, and just laughing and joking and all those types of good things that we have going on with stuff. So it was just a fun time to realize all that. That being said, kind of led into the stuff that if you follow wrestling, I'm sure everybody's followed and seen the deal where they had the one kid who was wrestling in a tournament. I think it might have been in Georgia, so it might even have been locally or not locally. I mean, we're in the South, we're in South Carolina, but where this kid gets slammed and was an illegal slam. I haven't watched it over and over. I saw the one kid reach back, never reach back, gets lifted and returned. Maybe potential. I'm not sure if it was legal, but what did happen was like this dad comes out and tackles this kid. Obviously, never a good situation when you have a parent or any extracurricular person, whether it be a parent, friend, a dog, a cat, anything that happens where they come running out onto your field.
I actually spit it out while I was trying to make a bubble.
You did? Okay, we'll pick it up. Okay, let's go throw it away now.
What?
Okay, hey, put it on. Throw it away now.
Do you want to come play again with me and Ford? Well,
right, you need to go put that in the garbage now. Okay.
Well, to kind of a mean. No, Henry, it's not a mean game. It's called Volcano.
Okay, well, you guys need to go figure that out because now you're being rude and you're interrupting recordings and other stuff that we're doing here.
I'm gonna throw this away.
Go throw that away. All right. Go ahead. All right. So with all that being said, you never want anything extracurricular that happens is never really a good thing for not just our sport or any other sport. Although I've had several different conversations with people about like the intimacy of our sport with how close people can be to it. There's almost no other sport where, well, I take that back. And with youth sports and stuff, like people are always right up on the sideline. And that's where we see a lot of these things happen with these unregulated boundaries of where people are supposed to be and things like that. I think there's got to be some sort of session, teaching, coaching, practice deal for parents as well. We've got to educate parents as well as our athletes on how to behave and what the proper way to go about doing things is. But, like I said, like I was watching that leading up to, like if everybody's seen that. So as great as I think wrestling is, it just shows that there's that much more passion involved. Not more, but like there's passion in everything. But like, I don't even know where I was going with that, in all honesty, with the little interruption that we had there. But I was talking about how great of a time we had. I was going to say, I think I was going to go with like the negative spotlight that might portray on our sport. Realize that it's not just to our sport alone, but that has to do, and not just trying to put blame on a parent or blame on people watching sports, but like in today's society, we've just got to really figure out where our boundaries are or what things have got to be when we're allowing things to happen. But like I said, when I was watching the video, what I saw was, like I said, never reach back. Somebody reached back, got lifted in return. And then also we have to wonder about this video because I wonder like how much out of context did we not miss? Were there a lot of extracurriculars going on beforehand? I really don't know. But I did find it quite interesting, and I've been reading through some of the posts that people have been making about it. And I think with this, like anything else, we just got to find a way to educate our athletes and our parents on how to behave and what to do with all the different things. That being said, with that little bit of negativity to our sport, it was a great weekend of wrestling. We had so much going on. A lot of great college matches going on, even up until yesterday. I got to watch my 49ers get a great win last night. Headed back to the Super Bowl. But watching that team, again, kind of led into what I was saying earlier, just the camaraderie and just being around people and a family and a brotherhood, and watching that team play and watching Jerry Rice on the sidelines and watching just like that unity and that family feeling and those people just really being there for each other and cheering each other on and doing things. And it was great to see our district doing that with different schools within our district being there and cheering each other on and coaching each other up and really helping each other out. So really just kind of wanted to throw some little bit of content out there for you guys and just talk about things go by really quickly. Our season's almost to an end, but whatever it is that you're doing, I guess this is kind of like the overall summary of the point of kind of what I was getting at earlier, was enjoy what it is that you're doing. Get out there, enjoy the people that you're around, and enjoy the things that people don't see. Like I know we talk about doing the things to prepare yourself for that and the competitive side and all those types of things. to get ready for something, and that happens like behind the scenes. People don't see you doing that, but in all aspects of the sport, enjoy those things that are behind the scenes. Enjoy the things that people don't see. People see you go out and they see you compete and they see you get your hand raised or not raised. Those in the practice room kind of see you get your either your butt beat or you have a great day at practice. They see the grind of that kind of stuff. But we don't all always see the behind the scenes of every last little bit. We don't see the relationships built with the two guys that are in the room just banging it out and duking out and then go out and have lunch together. Or like Quasny and I were going to try to grab some breakfast this morning, but one son didn't feel really well, so we had to leave and had to get him home so he could get rested up. But like, enjoy all the little things that not everybody sees. There's so much to everything out there beyond just the end results. It's kind of like that whole iceberg type thing. We all see what's at the iceberg, but there's so many parts to the iceberg, or so many things, so much of the iceberg that's underwater that people don't see as far as what's going on. And I'm pretty sure there's like a whole like hashtag and theory and name for the whole iceberg thing, and I know a lot of people have talked about that. But I just want to talk about like the good times that we had on that bus ride this past weekend, how much fun we had, and how much of a realization that love doing what we're doing, love the people that we're around, and it truly is a family, and it's just a great time. Don't let things like the negative social media of what happened with this one family and this one thing, because I feel for not only the parent who I'm guessing probably regrets what he did, but obviously for the kid, because I mean, when I did watch part of that video, he got right back to the line, was ready to go again. Like, how does he feel? What example are we setting for things? I'm sure there's a lot of behind the scenes things there too. So, but enjoy the things. Don't let things that may cast a bad shadow on your sport or whatever it is that you're doing get you down on things. We need to find a way, like I said, to educate everybody all around us, in everything we do and how we behave, parents, coaches, athletes, spectators, all that kind of stuff like that. It's kind of interesting if you were to take a camera and flip it around from games, from matches and all that. I think we'd be kind of amazed at what we see. But I digress. That's something for a whole nother time. Like I said, just want to throw some out there while I had just a couple quick minutes. I'm actually getting ready to hopefully maybe go for a jog. It's been cold outside, do something, but still running that high of the 49ers win. But yeah, great time, friends, what I consider family on those bus rides and everything else like that. That's just a little, I guess, maybe insight to something that not everybody else sees. So hope you guys enjoy this a little bit. Coach Tyler and I'll be back at it again really soon with a couple more episodes and videos, maybe some more freestyle stuff. As mentioned to him, I want to talk about people not meeting up and people not wrestling. We got a whole lot of ducking going on, whether it be from Chamizo, is Bo really hurt? Why didn't Gable Stevenson wrestle? I mean, why didn't, and I think Minnesota Matt Knight brought a couple different guys. But, what do we need to do about all these different situations? Or what can we do? Or what do you guys think about these things going on? So, look forward to some more great episodes coming up, some good times, and we will holler at you guys all a little bit later on. And that one, and all right.
Bye-bye.
See you.